Okay. Now recording is started. Very good. What is Wi-Fi router? How to configure the Wi-Fi router? Okay. So Wi-Fi router, what is the Wi-Fi router which we are using in our home or our offices? Okay. It is a combination of a modem, a router, and wireless access point, and a switcher hub kind of stuff. And it is also act like a default gateway for your network to communicate outside of your network. And it also act like a DHCP server, which gives an IP addresses to your systems. Means your laptop, desktop, or maybe your mobile phones. You are getting an IP address from our Wi-Fi router only, because it is also act like a DHCP server. And it is also act like a DNS server. So when you are communicating with names, like I open youtube.com, here it is docs.google.com, here I open WhatsApp, okay, here I open Java T-Point, or like any website I open, I don't know their IP addresses. So if you want an IP address of that destination system and you know the name, but you need an IP address, who will give a DNS server? So the local DNS server is your nothing but your Wi-Fi router only. Okay. So what is the use of this modem? Modem is used to connect you to ISPs, connecting to internet. You want to connect internet, you should connect it through internet service provider through telephone wires or fiber optical cables. The routers, once your connection is established to the internet, so you got internet, you got that IP address from ISP. Okay, so for connectivity to your local network, but local network is different network, your private network outside is different network. To communicate between them, and that to multiple devices too, with a single IP are communicating, and we need a router. The router is internetworking device which able to connect between different networks. Okay. So, and we are all nowadays we are using wireless devices. To connect to wireless devices, we need a wireless access point. We create a WLAN kind of stuff. And LAN connectivities, like you have a wide devices also there. In case you want to connect wirewise, we need a switch or a hub. Or maybe in organizations, we have a 10, 20 computers are there. So you want to connect with wire. So then we can use a switch or hub connected to your Wi-Fi router. Okay. So these are the individual devices and their work. And your Wi-Fi router is working. All the things are available inside only. Okay. So of course, I'll put another diagram kind of stuff. Again, you want to connect it to internet, you have to connect it with a modem. In your Wi-Fi router, it is integral part. Okay, if you see the backside of the Wi-Fi router, there is a WAN port, internet port or a WAN port. Some people write as a WAN, some people write a internet. Some Wi-Fi routers are comes with directly a fiber optical cable connector here. Some Wi-Fi routers the having a telephone type cables. For example, you are using bsnl and old Airtel type
Sir,
of
in our
connectivity.
houses, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, in our houses, we use routers.
Yes.
So, but the modem, actually, we can also use modem in a place of router. Both work the same.
That I will tell once part. Good. Depends upon your ISP way of connectivity. Okay, different ways of connectivity is also there. For example, something like a U broadband. I have seen U broadband clearly. That is from outside, from their junction box, we got a fiber optical cable to our office. What they will attach? So they will connect a modem to this one and modem to your a Wi-Fi router. Maybe it is can be like a syslink, they can use it, or maybe any general Wi-Fi routers, they can use it. So from this modem to Wi-Fi router, they will connect as a WAN port, and from Wi-Fi you can able to access it. This is one kind of setup. If you take Geo or Airtel fiber nets, what they will use it from outside fiber optic cable connected directly your Wi-Fi router, and from Wi-Fi router you can able to connect it. And I have seen this Hathway kind of stuff also. Okay, in earlier days, we have a from outside there is a cable comes, either telephone cable or maybe fiber optic cable directly to the modem. From modem also you can able to connect it to a direct device. So direct routing devices, it means this is the direct modem. We received internet that is given to a device. But why we are using this router part? So you want to connect to multiple devices. So then we need a router for that one because we create one private network and we are connecting to this router. So then we can able to access to multiple devices. This type is only one single device type connectivity. And this is multiple device connectivities purpose. Okay. Some are having a this DSL, ADSL type of connectivities, BSNL, Airtel using telephone cables or fiber optic cables also coming now. So that's the fiber optical type of connectivities. Some are using just from their like ACT, what they will do, they put a one switch on the building. From that one, they will give a one UTP STP cable and to you your Wi-Fi router. From that one, we are getting internet. Jio and Airtel as a fiber optical channels we are getting. Jio, Airtel, ACT. Generally, what are the ISPs, broadband connections you are taking? What are the broadband you are connection you are taking? You know, earlier, means not earlier, just recently I got an internet connection to my home. Okay, I have seen that kind of stuff. Jio, Airtel, both I have seen. So what they are doing, so they use a fiber optical cable directly connected to that router, and from router we are getting internet, right? So they will configure the router. Even have taken some internet connection in Pune when I was in Pune. It is normal UTP cable only for as a WAN connectivity from their switch to my house. Okay, they configured. I didn't configure that router, but only I log in and check the connectivity only. Yeah, Varma, tell me.
The GPON router, those who are connected via fiber, like when we are going to 192.168.1.1,
Yes.
it said that GPON and EPON router. Like your router, whatever the starting, like the router ID, like you can see, fiber are called GPON router. I will write. Wait.
You have that one, GPON.
Yes. Sir, can you check the message in the what do you call Teams?
Okay, okay, I will check it.
Teams. Yeah.
Okay, this is GPON, XPON routers, huh?
EPON, yeah, like different versions.
Okay, I will check it once.
These are the fiber to the home
Oh,
one.
okay, GPON. GPON is, I have seen that. It's our
Like
Airtel using this
192.168.
GPON.
Like whenever we go to admin page home, it will like written clearly. In the Airtel one.
I use Airtel that the connectivity is GPON. That
Yes,
is,
sir.
I've seen that. Because it's a fiber optical based, the high speed data connectivities, that is.
Yes.
GPON different standards are there. So earlier days we use this DSL, ADSL type. Now the connectivity means uh, the way of connectivity is a GPON type of connectivity. Yes, that's also.
Yes, the Act one means they give the cat cable. That doesn't
Yeah,
give
they
the
use a
fiber
cat
one.
cable. Yes. ACT, Hathways, any local ISPs generally they use some normal cat cables like
Like
UTP, STP cables.
In Bangalore, they just give me the cat cable and use your own router.
Yeah,
And
right.
triple PoE, maybe triple PoE the protocol.
Yeah,
Some user ID and
PPPoE.
password. Yes, yes.
PPPoE means
User
point
ID
to
and
point.
password.
May I mention PPPoE anywhere here?
Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
here,
here
here.
it is. I mentioned here. Okay. This is the PPPoE. Point to point over Ethernet. Okay. So it's a point to point means the point to point is actually WAN connectivity. The WAN connectivities goes with the serial cables kind of stuff. But over Ethernet means when you are connecting this WAN to your local network, we use a protocol called PPPoE. WAN protocol it is. Normally WAN protocol, PPP protocol. But over Ethernet means like you are connecting your LAN to your WAN. So then we use a PPPoE protocol. Yes, right. That is a good point. That is, if you are using any local ISPs, Hathways, ACTs, they use a category cables like a UTP, STP, Cat6 or Cat5 cables. They are using to connect. Okay, so that protocol they use a PPPoE type of protocols. Okay, good. Okay, depends. And of course, as you said, that is also happened to me. So when we are taking a ACT connection, in Hyderabad itself, when we are change a house, we cannot get a Airtel there. So we took a ACT. So that ACT guy, what he said, we do not have any new routers, and your data is also say like a 70 Mbps that time. So we do not have the supporting routers with us, and the two old routers. If you know, you can buy and you can configure it. That is the one important point. Here it is. So we took a AC one 1200
Yes, 1200.
this model for a high speed data connectivity that for dual band connectivities. It is look like this one only. There, where is that picture? It is look like this one only.
Yes.
Okay. So very good. Okay. So what we have done, so we take this one and from ACT, there is a cable comes now. So from ACT, the cable come from ACT. Okay. We are connected that cable to our that internet. It is showing internet or WAN port. So we are connected like this. Okay. And the next point is first is so point one connect your WAN cable. Next, turn on this router. Of course, make sure that is on condition. Turn on the router. And what you need a laptop or a mobile phone also with mobile applications we are getting nowadays. Okay, with that one also we can easily log in. Okay, if you have a laptop, so that time what we have done, so we have a LAN ports are there, and we connected this LAN port to our laptop, and in the browser, in the backside of this router, so they will give a URL. On this router only, they will give some URL like a HTTP colon slash slash 192.168.0.1 some index.html something it will give. Okay, or PHP page something they will give. You have to open the URL here. You have to open the URL just given backside of that router. Okay, then it asks for a password. Okay, so you have to give password. Mostly the password they given under backside of this router only. Okay, admin password is like a password kind of stuff. They'll give the username and password. Username is admin. The password is something like a admin123 like that. Okay. So I have to give the username and the password. Okay. Then I have to log in. Understand, guys, these steps? First step is make sure your Wi-Fi router is on. Connect the WAN cable and using this LAN cable RJ45 connector. And they're also giving one cable with the router. So connected to your laptop WAN cable. Then go open the browser. What are the URL is given here? Open the URL. And same way they will give username and password of the router. This is routers username and password. And give you that username and password. So then we can able to log in. This is the second step. This is the third step. Open URL and log into the things. So first of all, log in. Understand up to here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So once you log in, you have to configure mainly two things. One is WAN configuration. Another is your Wi-Fi configuration. WAN configuration and Wi-Fi configuration. Okay. Of course, you want to configure the DHCP ranges. Also, you can configure, but you can use the default one. Okay. In the WAN configuration, you have to tell connection type. Okay, how you connect. So that is details are given by the ISP. ISP will tell what type of connectivity. As you said, that is a good one. That is PPP, or if it is generally ACT type of connectivity, it is generally PPPoE only. Okay. So why this CAT cables or UTP cables you are getting, that is mostly it is PPPoE. And sometimes ISP will give internet in a different ways. That is one is like a dynamic IP. Means once you are given username and password, they will give an IP address like a dynamic IP type, static IP configuration. Like you take a Tata internet connection, then they will give a static IP. That static IP also not a public one. That is also a private one. It is depends. Okay. And some different protocols with the kind of stuff. There is a list. Dynamic IP, static IP, PPPoE, L2TP, PPTP, like this L2TP, PPTP, like a Wi-Fi means VPN related virtual terminals related kind of stuff. We'll do it. Okay. So I think I've given this one. So WAN, either you are getting from outside to here, connect your this Wi-Fi router, connected to your Wi-Fi router, open the browser and check the connection type. Which connection type you are using. For example, it is ACT type, I use PPP or in general, I'm telling. Okay. Next one is the guy will give username and password, right? So what is the username for subscriber username? You purchase a broadband connection, so then the ISP will give the subscriber ID. Okay, it's a subscriber username. Then you have to give the password for it. Okay, give the username and password here. So what happened when you given this information? Based on this information, your Wi-Fi router as a modem, you try to establish the connectivity to your ISP. Now ISP take your username, password, connection type, everything matches. The internet will give it to your router. So router received internet. But that should be access to your mobile phone, laptops, and PCs, right? It should be accessed from, like you're having a laptop and you with the Wi-Fi you want to get internet. So how to get it? That is the second part. So you have to give a SSID. What is an SSID? SSID is nothing but your Wi-Fi name. If I click this one, you can see there's a different Wi-Fi names are showing here. Okay, that is a Wi-Fi name, and give the password. And if possible, encryption type. If you know what encryption type you want to choose, you can choose that encryption type because the Wi-Fi networks are highly secure encryption type. Okay, that is the second part. First part is WAN connectivity. Another next part is SSIDs. And in a Wi-Fi also, two bands are there. Okay, sometimes you purchase the lower one like a N300 model, that is single band only. But if you are going for a higher, then you may get a dual band kind of stuff. So then it is dual band. Okay, this is a dual band kind of stuff. Okay, so then you have to configure for both the bands. Okay, both the different Wi-Fi names, you can put it like that. You know, if you use Geo or Airtel, by default, what are the router they are giving? That is dual band routers. So they will give this is 2.4, Airtel 2.4, Airtel to 5 gigahertz, like that. Two bands it will shows. Okay. So you enable the both the bands depends upon your network connectivity, network speed. So then give the SSID for both the bands and password for both the bands. That is second part. What is the purpose of configuring Wi-Fi? For establishing connect. So you want to connect your Wi-Fi router. So you need a Wi-Fi name and password to connect. This is in a configuration step. First step, second step. What is this third one? By default, inside of our Wi-Fi router, the DHCP configuration is already there. If you want to change, you can change it also. If you want to change, you can change. By default, for example, it shows like a it is given like this. So this is the IP address range. So whenever you are connected to your Wi-Fi router, first is it verifies your Wi-Fi username and password. You are connecting, it verifies your username and password. Once Wi-Fi connection is done, then you will get an IP address. How you will get an IP address? From this DHCP range only. So first you are connected, you are the first person connected. So you will get 100. Next person is connected 101. So another person is connected 102. Okay. So it is give an IP addresses to us. So this is a optional because by default it is already configured inside your Wi-Fi router. Still you want to change or want to do some settings, you can try it. And other settings also, like what are the other things we can able to get it, like a DNS server, default gateways, also you can able to do it. The Wi-Fi IP address, the Wi-Fi IP address is nothing but our default gateway address. Okay. So this is the configuration of the Wi-Fi router. So I think I have written some points. Connect your Wi-Fi router to the internet cable from ISP. Connect PC or laptop to your Wi-Fi router using LAN cable to the LAN port. Check backside of Wi-Fi router for login details like a URL, IP address, username, and password. Okay. So open the browser, use URL, try login to your Wi-Fi router. So first log into your Wi-Fi router. Once log into Wi-Fi router, start configuring Wi-Fi router. The modem means WAN, your Wi-Fi, and check the DHCP thing. Modem configuration means WAN. So give a connection type, depends upon your ISP, and username, which is given by ISP. Username give and password given by ISP. Okay, that is one part. In generally, so we can use PPPoE for ACT or local broadbands, which connects with a UT2. The Wi-Fi SSID means your Wi-Fi connection name. Wi-Fi connection, not router name it is, it's a Wi-Fi connection name. Any name depends upon the user. I can put any name, either user or an organization, they will put it. For our, it is a 70s. Okay, so organization put that one. And give Wi-Fi SSID name and login password to Wi-Fi. And name and password for a different bands, 2.4 or 5 GHz bands also. DHCP by default configured in the router. If you want, we can change it. So this is the configuration. Guys, understand up to these points? What is the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one finally? Connect. Make sure the Wi-Fi router is on. Connect to your WAN port and connect it to your LAN. Or nowadays we are having some mobile applications to connect your Wi-Fi router. It will search your Wi-Fi router, nearest router, and you will configure. In generally, these networking people will come to connect now. So they have some built-in application in their mobile. So they can easily connect with that one. So that they will configure very faster. Okay. But this is for our user purpose. Normally, any user can able to do it like this. Okay. Log into your router. So connect. The second step is connected to your Wi-Fi router with a LAN cable. And of course, you can connect to the LAN cable. Next one is open the browser, log into your Wi-Fi router. Third one is once you are login. So first step is configure your WAN connection. Means tell the what is the connection type, username and password. Then Wi-Fi name, like a SSID for both bands if you have a dual band kind of stuff, and password for both bands. And check the DHCP configuration, and depends upon you. So which configuration you want to use it, or you can use the default one. You can use the default one. Okay. So these are the steps to configure a Wi-Fi router. Guys, understand up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one is MAC binding. This is completely optional. Okay. MAC binding is completely optional. But why it is a completely optional? So we'll go to this once again. Okay. You know what happened when I was in Pune? So we got internet connection. My owner asked for internet access to their mobile phone. So I take their mobile and type the password. And the next door guy is that in a Corona time it is. So they said my data is down. Please share your data. So again, I have a Wi-Fi. I'm not using for that much. Okay, only online classes. That is more than enough data is there. So already it is 50 Mbps connection. So what I have done, I take his mobile and give the password. One day, I open my Wi-Fi router because I feel my internet is slow. Then I open my Wi-Fi router. I log into my Wi-Fi router and check who are connected to the Wi-Fi. And I counted one by one because of I have multiple devices. I have a desktop, I have a laptop, I have two mobile phones that time. So 4 connection. One is my house owner, and another one is the neighbor guy. But I have seen another 2 extra connections to my Wi-Fi router. So what I have done, So I disable for that device. So they will show device name and MAC address. So what I have done, so I disable those devices. So those people won't get connectivity again. Okay. So my password is compromised because I shared my password. My password is compromised. So I want to limit the number of connections to my Wi-Fi router so then I can use better. Okay. So in organizations, so we are using laptops, desktops are there. So they need to, why my organization providing internet for work purpose only. If I connected to my mobile, I'm start using chatting, Instagram and all, it is more load on my Wi-Fi router. So what they will do it, they will collect all the MAC addresses of laptops kind of stuff. Okay, so they will give it to you Wi-Fi router and only allow internet to this MAC address. If request comes, if request came to the Wi-Fi router, if request is going to the Wi-Fi router, and the request with the request, it will check the MAC address. Okay, if MAC address matches with the device, MAC address matches with the list, it allow the Wi-Fi connectivity. Otherwise, no internet for them. Okay. So even when I was working in another organization, internet is become dead slow. So no one will understand why it is happening. Okay. So what the people had done, so they collected our laptops and mobile phone Wi-Fi MAC addresses. They'll add these MAC addresses into Wi-Fi router, allow only these devices for connectivity. Any other devices deny, means no connection. Okay. So MAC binding for home networks is not really required. In case your your password is compromised and other people, there's a neighbor people, okay, also using it. So better do some MAC binding. So only your devices should be connected, other devices should not be connected. And that is also best for a security purpose. And previously asked one question, that is, if you are connected to same ISP, then we are in the same LAN, no? So it not may be like that, but this one is same thing. Like you connected to same Wi-Fi, I connected to same Wi-Fi, both are in the same LAN only. Now it is a possibility of attacks also possible, right? So what I am doing is, so better do the MAC binding. If in case, if it is required, do the MAC binding. So only allow specific devices. Understand guys, concept of MAC binding?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
The last point is troubleshooting. Okay. Last point is troubleshooting. Check LED status on Wi-Fi router to make sure that internet is connected. Normally, green color represent the internet LED shows. Internet LED shows that is internet is working or not. On this one, there is a LED status are there. So you can say like I use TP-Link router LED status. Okay. So these LED statuses, if it is in here, then yes, you can see the clear picture of five status. See, it's a power LED. The power LED represents the router is on or off. Okay. System indicator. Okay. These are the two are for Wi-Fi connectivity related. And these are LAN related. This is internet related. See, this is internet LED. Internet LED is blinking. And as we said, like another one is GPON and internet. Okay, I use this Airtel GPON. Earlier it is DSL.
Why, whatever. Why?
Okay, when we
Okay,
are
no why.
using. See, this is also an LED. This is internet, PON, GPON kind of stuff. First is the connectivity between your router to ISP. If connectivity is there, the GPON is blinks. Okay, and once connection is good and you paid a fees, means that payment is good. Okay, and they will give internet. So internet LED is blinking means you are getting internet. Internet is LED is not blinking, but GPON that DSL blink is there. You have to give complaint and check your paid amount or not. Don't worry. Yeah, this is one more idea, guys. That is, I told normal way of configuration and troubleshooting part means LED status. But you can check in the here like this YouTube. So there is a lot of routers types are there like Geo related, Airtel related, ACT related, TP link. Okay, you can go to YouTube and try configure TP link router. Okay, so you'll get a guideline how to configure a TP-Link router. So depends upon the router model, the connectivities. Okay, so it is what is there given? PPPoE, username, password, confirm password like that. What type of secondary connection it is given? WAN connectivity mode, save. Then he is given the IP addresses from WAN related IP addresses. Okay, only that part is given. Yeah, this is Mac cloning part. We try some YouTube videos also. You will understand how they will connect. Okay, and mainly try for Indian videos. Okay, mainly try for a Indian videos. So then you will understand. As I said earlier, that is we have to connect with a LAN cable, but certain routers in backside they will tell you can connect with a Wi-Fi also. This is not our India because they are using this type of cable. This is the modem, that is the router. So they have separated it. Power connection. Now they received internet and use some TP-Link application or use some by default Wi-Fi connection it is. So here it is, you can see the connection details like a TP, SSID, the password, pin kind of stuff, backside of the router. Okay, so what he's done actually is connected through his Wi-Fi with the Wi-Fi name and the pin as a password. And once it is connected, open the browser and open the URL. You can see the URL. Okay. Okay, he log in and the backside of the router it gives that password, or maybe he's changing password because it's a fresh router. And you need a Tether app. Also, you can able to scan from it. That is router access password is given. Okay, so which time zone is belongs to? I think is US candidate. That's a specific time. Okay, this is you can use auto detect. Why? Because of from ISP are connecting, you can use auto detect, or if you know which type of connectivity, you can select it. And this is SSID, that 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz connection. And it's changing the name and password. Earlier, he used the router backside name and password. Now he changed the password. Okay, Wi-Fi password. And done. See, the names are showing. So you will establishing the connectivities. How to connect? Go to the Wi-Fi symbol, click on the network. So select SSID and give the password and connect. Okay, this is simple. Okay, it is very simple to connect. Okay, I told big lesson, but it is very simple. Internet. I think you got some points, information. In my home, I have a normal Wi-Fi router, it is also there. Okay, but physically, it is possible to explain better way. But online, it is enough. Okay, so when LED, the internet is there. If it is showing green, in some places, if it is showing green, internet is connected. In some yellow means the cable backside connection issues, but there red means no internet. And also make sure that you paid the bill also. If internet is not working after installation of Wi-Fi router, check username, password, and connection type. That is also important. And make sure internet is working by user browser with some websites. Okay. There is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So point is how to configure Wi-Fi router. So I told, but you can tell like how to configure TP-Link, how to configure D-Link router, how to configure DSL, how to configure things. If possible, India related, that is much better. If it is US related also, not at all a problem, we can better go for it. Okay, both you can watch it. So then you will understand different ways it is connected. Okay. And something I'm missing, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. If password is compromised, what you will do? Wi-Fi password is compromised. Log into the Wi-Fi router, use your web browser or mobile apps related to the Wi-Fi router, and go to your Wi-Fi SSID, okay, SSID Wi-Fi related settings, and change the password. And change the password. TP-Link. You can use D-Link router data sheet. And you have to tell the model. I didn't tell the model, so I am giving only this part. Okay. So check the model, what type of connectivities, how you connect. Okay. How to configure, what are the sessions are there. So that is. Where am I? Yeah. Okay, your Wi-Fi password is compromised. Change the password. Password is compromised again and again. You want to allow only specific devices. What you can do it? Use the MAC binding. Go to the allow only this list of devices. Then give the MAC addresses of the devices that only it can be connected. Okay. These are the basic issues. Unable to connect, unable to communicate PC or laptop in the same network. That is, we are already discussed two devices in same network, unable to connect. Check the connectivity, check the IP address, check the firewall. Okay, unable to connect it to Wi-Fi. Unable to connect it to Wi-Fi means there's a few things are there. One is your Wi-Fi name is correct. Okay, what are the Wi-Fi name you are telling? That is a correct Wi-Fi name you are selected, and the password is given correct or not. There is a few things. SSID, name, password is correct or not. So you have to check, are you given correct SSID and the related password. Second one is, okay, in Wi-Fi router is the device in yellow list or in deny list. Okay, mean from router, as I said now, using my MAC binding, I can allow certain device to connect. I can deny certain devices to not to connect. Okay, so if you are unable to connect means maybe by MAC binding, I not allow that device to connect. This MAC binding related. Okay, check SSID and password. Check the Wi-Fi router. Is this a allow or deny kind of stuff? Okay, and date and time of device. Okay, it may be affects date and time of a device is also maybe affect. Something I'm missing. Okay, up to here. Configuring Wi-Fi router, that is we have seen. Yeah, I'm going to small revise about a Wi-Fi router. What we have discussed earlier about a YSL layer. Okay, and what we discussed about this one is Wi-Fi router. Okay. So I think most of the people understand how to configure Wi-Fi router, okay, and how to troubleshoot if you are getting a Wi-Fi router problem. How to change the Wi-Fi password. You can log into your Wi-Fi router, go to the Wi-Fi related session and see the name of SSID and the password. You can change it, okay, and you can go to the yellow MAC list kind of stuff, okay. So you can go to the MAC list kind of stuff. There you can able to give that details also. Okay. So like these sessions are there. Okay. So wireless, internet session, wireless session, advanced session, go to advanced session, and then so find out which device you want to connect or which device is connected. Yeah, that's enough.
Sir, almost same feature we get when we enable our mobile hotspot.
Yeah, in a hotspot also, you can do that one. Because you share a internet through your WhatsApp, anybody can able to access, right? If in case your password is compromised. So you can limit, like I want to connect my laptop, not any other device should be connected. Yesterday your friendship is good, today is not. Then you do block your friend. Okay. One more check is there, that's what I'm trying to say. Log into your Wi-Fi router. Check WAN session, section, not session, section. Section means that specific part. Okay. Check for a IP address getting from ISP and the connection status. Okay, so this is like this one, guys. Maybe it is difficult to search and tell you, but I'm going to draw an image. Drawing new. There's a 3 parts. One is like this. You put it this one side. And we'll give a thing. Okay. So this status will show like this. We have to put a names inside. This name is like your internet. It is actually goes with a globe symbol. Okay, and this is your router, your Wi-Fi router symbol. And this is your LAN or WLAN symbol. Okay, so if it is showing like everything is thick and with some specific color kind of stuff, it means it is good connectivity. Okay, good thing. If it is showing cross mark here, okay, if it is showing a cross mark here, so that is what we can say, like if it is showing cross mark means your Wi-Fi router to WAN connection problem. If you're getting cross mark here means internet to your Wi-Fi router problem, the connectivity problem here. Then you go to the Wi-Fi router and check the WAN section. What is the ISP connection status and address is getting unmanned. That's what I'm trying to check. I can. Like this. Yeah. See, it is a Wi-Fi. It is the internet Wi-Fi router connection. Okay. So it means failed. Failed means there is an issue. Either you change username password of a Wi-Fi your ISP connection related. Okay. Or maybe from ISP you are not getting internet. From ISP you are not getting internet means you do nothing. Cannot do anything. Okay. You have to give complaint. That's it. Not more than that one. Okay, that's it for today, guys. So this is not I copied. This is not I copied. This is what I copied. This one. This one. Okay. See that?
Sir, I have one query.
Yeah, tell me, tell me.
So you were saying that I have a set of questions PDF for the technical interview.
Okay, okay.
But you haven't.
I will forward that one. So I have a questions topic wise. I am put it everything in one place.
Yes, sir.
I think this is also workout. So first of all, I'll share these questions. Okay. And I have another questions also. This is VNDA related questions. That is not beyond. Where is your WhatsApp group? I have another part of question, but this is not divided. The questions are not divided. As per this. But these are directly, these questions are technical, non-technical. Like some of the questions are general questions. So you can see however use a printer, a virtual printer connection. Okay. So
Sir,
check the questions once. It is direct forwarded by students. I copied, pasted into this page. I not segregated anything. Okay.
Sir, like technical interview will also include the normal introduction and all of that.
Possibility is there. Okay. Because mainly they concentrate on your communication skills.
Okay.
sir,
So like,
Both
do we have to
technical
perform?
and communication, both are important.
So like, do we have to perform it on our PC? Like
Practicals,
how
you
it
don't
would?
need to do anything. Practicals, you
Okay.
don't require to do anything. You don't need to do
Most
anything.